Hi good people, it's Amy from Savor Salvage Scent, and I hope this finds you well. For those of you who are new to the channel, this mostly focuses on all things perfume and fragrance related, with an occasional other creative or DIY project. For those of you returning, thank you so much for supporting me and encouraging me. If you haven't yet, I hope that you'll hit the red subscribe button so that we can stay in touch. And if you're so moved, I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave comments, ideas. It all helps my channel grow. So today I want to talk to you about some incredible decants that two friends have sent me over time. These are all by ERIS Parfums. This is a company that was established, I think, about 5 years ago, like in 2016, by Barbara Herman, who's the founder. Some of you will be familiar with that name. She is among many things, a perfume collector and writer, and wrote the book that I hear is incredible, and I have not read yet, though I'm a perfume book nerd, called Scent. I think it's called Scent and Subversion. It's supposed to be fantastic, and now I must read it, so that's coming up. I have 3 decants here, and they are just out of this world. I thank my friend, my lovely, generous friend, Lynn, and another friend, Kelly, who the two of them sent me these 3 different samples. I'm going to dive right in. These scents, for those of you who aren't familiar, I can't show you the bottle now because I haven't purchased any yet. I'm just trying these samples and sharing with you my first kind of impressions. But the bottles are gorgeous. They're really minimal. I think they're 1.7 ounce, and they range in price from $150 to $225. So this is a niche house. It sounds like, and from experiencing the scent so far, incredible quality. So a pretty good price, I would say, actually, for niche. And for some, these are incredible artworks. I can't get over how beautiful they are. So I'm going to share 3 scents with you today. One is called Green Spell. One is called Mxxx. And the third or last is called Night Flower. If you made me choose between the 3, I don't know that I could. There are definitely ones that I'm, what should I say, harken back to other scents that I love, and so I'm a little more comfortable with. All 3 are incredible. Like, I think I'm gonna have to own them eventually. They're just amazing, just amazing. And again, I want to compliment my friends who have sent these to me. And Lynn, I wanted to say that I'm going to review some other wonderful samples you sent me soon. All of these perfumes, and I don't feel this way often for modern perfumes, are just such incredible works of art. So unique and gorgeous, and they remind me of, they're just like smelling, I feel like perfumes in the 70s and 80s where you got these powerhouse perfumes. The nose for all 3 of these scents is a person, and I don't know this person, again, I'm just getting to know the house, named Antoine. I believe it's Lee, L-I-E. Okay, so diving in. The first scent, or actually, let me tell you a little bit more about Barbara Herman and the house. So again, a collector and writer, but the name ERIS is taken from the Greek god of troublemaking and disruption. Love it. And her kind of mission statement calls her creations, or her focus, on subversive glamour. I can't even tell you just how much I love her wordsmithing alone. So yeah, first scent I'm going to talk about is Green Spell, which is the first one I tried from my friend when she sent me these wonderful decants. She also sent me this beautiful piece of handmade pottery that they were in, and so thank you. And this is so beautiful. I just love it. Okay, Green Spell. I sprayed this on my left wrist here. The name is perfect. It is enchanting. It does put you under a spell. This is such a marvelously sophisticated green perfume. Like, you think about things like Chanel 19 and Poudre, and I think about Diorissimo, even though that's more floral. Um, Old school, phenomenal, powerful green, and this is a little more modern. I mean, it's got things like um, the notes, let me read them to you, are Italian mandarin, black currant, galbanum, violet leaf, narcissus, tomato leaf accord, fig leaf accord, vetiver, ambroxan, musk. I just get green on top of green on top of green, and in the best ways. Like, it is so wonderful. You can smell the tomato leaf. I definitely can get a little of the violet, especially when you first spray it. I don't get a lot of the citrus. Vetiver, which is kind of like a hay, grassy smell. Tiny bit of musk, but mostly just green, green, green. When it softens, some of like the other elements come out of it. But it is just such a marvelous, enchanting green perfume. The name Green Spell is perfect. This runs 150 for 1.7, and it's just phenomenal. Incredible. Next, I'm going to talk about a scent called Mxxx. This was, so Green Spell was released in 2021, so just recently. Mxxx was released in 2019. It is a little more expensive. I think it's $225. This is these last two scents, I love Green Spell. It's phenomenal. I would say it's a scent profile that is not as familiar to me and therefore exciting. But these last two are like Amy's Lane. Just, I love these two. Mxxx. When I first sprayed it, I literally said aloud, what? In the best ways. So I think it's so interesting, and the only thing I can compare this to is like food, eating an incredible recipe or food the first time, where you've not had that exact thing, but it's so interesting and your brain is trying so hard to wrap around it, and it's so exciting because it's unfamiliar and you're just like, oh, who knew I needed this in my life? That is what this scent does for me. Let me read you the notes. The top notes are blue ginger, mace, saffron, albanum, and pink peppercorn. The heart notes are cacao, cedar, and sandalwood. And the base notes are vetiver, patchouli, benzoin, castoreum, ambergris. Is it pronounced, y'all, I'm not sure, hyraceum, and vanilla. When I spray this is on the inside of my elbow. Oh. So I'm going to tell you a few things that this reminds me of, but it's its own thing. But I just want to tell you kind of what lane it's in. This reminds me of a few of my favorite perfumes, mostly Sahara Noir by Tom Ford that has been discontinued. I love that scent. This is, I get dry incense and wood. I also get a little bit of like an animalic smell, which you guys might know I really like. I like a little funk in my fragrance. I get the patchouli, and then as it softens, just after a couple minutes, it starts to get a little almost gourmand, but not quite. Like it's beyond a gourmand. It's like the best vintage perfume mixed with a modern gourmand, and it is so gorgeous. I'm sure the name Mxxx is intentional. I was reading that I think she's going for something very either ultra-sexual or asexual. Like, it's for both sexes, no matter, I mean, it's for wherever you are in the gender spectrum. And it's supposed to be, I mean, the animalic nature and this just beautiful, this gorgeous scent it's sexy. It is really sexy. It's very dry and in the best of ways. Like when I wear Sahara Noir, for instance, I love to wear it in the hot sticky summer because it literally kind of dries you down. This would also be phenomenal though in the fall and winter. So Mxxx, the founder called it, what did she call it? Oh, I forget. She basically was again talking about how it kind of defies gender and is just, you know, these are my words now, raw and yeah, sexy. It's phenomenal. So this is such a love for me, such a love, just adore it. Last but not least is a scent called Night Flower. I tried that Mxxx and I was like, well, nothing can be better than this. And then I sprayed this and I was like, yeah, but it is as good. It's freaking phenomenal. Night Flower, released in 2016, categorized by them as a floral woody musk, and that's pretty much it, but more. Let me read you the notes and then I'll tell you again kind of what lane I feel it's in. The top notes are birch, cardamom, and bergamot. The mid notes are suede. Uh-oh, what to do when you can't read your writing. Tuberose, cinnamon, and the base notes are patchouli, tonka, and musk. Oh, so good. I'm a musk lover. A lot of people aren't. This to me has a hint of musk, kind of like Musk Ravageur does by Frederic Malle, or kind of a dupe or a inspired fragrance called Mxxx by Valerio. This has some similarities to those. I wrote down, it's kind of like Opium, Shalimar, and Musk Ravageur had a baby. But then had its own, that baby had its own characteristics too. It's gorgeous. You must like cinnamon, and I do. The cinnamon really, really comes out. The spice in general, cinnamon and cardamom. It definitely has a suede feel, and it's got that musk thing going on. So kind of like Musk Ravageur, it does almost have a gourmand quality, although it's not just food. It definitely has that hint though, but it also has that sexy muskiness. Gosh, just, I can't get over how good these are, you all. So Night Flower. I'm guessing I should have researched this a little more. I think about some of the flowers that bloom at night, and they tend to be kind of heady, musky, heavy, but in the best ways. This feels thick, beautiful, almost syrupy. And it's just, again, another one. To me, this is sexy, just so attractive, slightly skanky, rich. I would wear this. I love this type of scent, so I would wear it anytime during the year. But man, during the fall and winter, this would be just incredible. So I can't say enough good things about ERIS Parfums, pardon me. I can't wait to learn more about the founder, and read her book. And I would love to hear from you. Have any of you tried these? Do they sound like they might be up your alley? Have you read her book? What are your favorite perfume books? This is one of my favorite things to read in the summer when I go to the water, go to the pool. So I would love to hear from you what you like to read and if you've read this book. So thanks again to Lynn and Kelly for being so generous, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.